Hey guys, Brad here. Just gonna take a minute here just to talk about something. We are gonna kind of approach the episodes with a little change. We're gonna be a little more comfortable, more of a traditional tabletop style play feel to it. Hopefully that you will be, aware of as you're listening. You kind of get that feel. We've also decided to remove the bloopers from the end of the episode and just leave them in, so that we can kind of, you can get a laugh while you're listening to our crazy mistakes and goof ups that we make as we're playing. It's just within the episodes. So thanks for listening. Hope you keep on listening and enjoy the story so far. And there is much, much more excitement to come. Thanks, guys. All right, so your senses return, and the coldness and the brightness is the first thing that you feel and see, and as your senses return fully, you realize that you're in some sort of frozen tundra, is what it seems like. Flat for the most part, a few sticking up ice chunks. Basically, it's like you're standing on the top of a glacier, so to speak. Well, I guess you're not standing, you're sitting. And there is some sort of cover, like there's a large overhanging ice block above you. And the dizziness and the sort of confusion wears off, and you look around, you see that, expecting to see that the Dark Elves are there and you were going to be in a cave where you left off. You're not. But you do see two of the three Dark Elves. You see Fex and you see Lucius standing there, but there is no sign of Arion, the female kind of in charge Dark Elf. And you guys start moving around, and Fex, very almost with this look of surprise and excitement, turns and says, "Oh, you've come back. Things are dire."
I guess I actually, while we're first kind of coming to our senses, I'm gonna kind of check myself. Or we just dressed it, wearing exactly as we were when we...
Right, you're exactly as you were, except you're bundled up now with warm clothing and like a big fuzzy coat or something, thrown over you.
Okay, I actually think that I have better stuff, so I'm gonna start digging through my pouch, and I'm gonna change into my Winter Wolf cloak.
Okay.
And yeah,
your Winter Wolf. So that's something that you've got. Yeah, that basically is going to be way better than any sort of warm winter jacket, because it magically protects you from cold temperatures. Yeah. All right. However, Grug and Ovac, you're back in your bodies again. Yay!
Grug's going to hug himself immediately.
I'm going to hug my hammer.
Yeah, no kidding.
And just start talking to people.
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
They understand you.
You're not going to just immediately, embrace the connection with your god that you probably feel again?
Yeah, I feel just a glorious warmth over me.
Moradin is returned.
Are we warm in these coats?
It's still pretty darn cold. Imagine 0 degrees outside and windy, but you've got you're bundled up. So you still feel the cold, but you're not.
I feel great.
Yeah. Grug, wonder how much further. Is it Grug kind of cold? We were just in the desert.
Yeah.
Although I do you just woke up and you're like,
but our bodies,
are we there yet?
But our bodies would be acclimated to this. Our minds wouldn't be, since we were in the desert.
But we'd still be cold.
We'd be cold, but it wouldn't be such a shock from the desert to this.
Oh, you mean the jump wise? Yeah.
Well, anyway, like I said, the first thing you realize after you gather your senses about you is that Arion is not there. And, Fex is, it looks like he was getting ready to go fight something. He's got his weapon out, and he was kind of going, and Lucius was standing closer to you guys as if guarding you or protecting you.
So Zorosi's going to speak up and ask, what dire times are you speaking of?
Come on, let Ovac talk for once. This is his moment to shine
he's
again.
He's back.
Okay.
He gets to talk now.
I feel like you are getting ready for battle. Do you need my hammer? I am
much Much has happened since during your absence. Not long after you used the gem and poured it away, the giants came down and long story short, found us, and it was a fighting withdrawal. A very vicious battle ensued as we were attempting to protect your bodies as well as, evade and elude the giants to get away. Lady Arion sacrificed herself to ensure that we would save your bodies and make good an escape. I have tracked them where they took her, and the frost giants, the hill giants, have given Lady Arion over as a prisoner to the frost giants, which is why we are in this forsaken glacial tundra land at the top of the Crystal Mist Mountains. I've tracked them here and to their lair, where I believe they are holding her prisoner, getting ready to send her or execute her. I do not know what. But I was about to go attempt a rescue, leaving Lucius to protect your bodies. But now that you've returned, perhaps a rescue is much more possible?
Question mark.
For her sacrifice, I will be the first to throw my hammer at these frost giants.
Yeah, Grug's going to jump up immediately. Grug ready to fight.
Excellent.
Grug excited to fight here, actually.
I mean, I don't know. I normally Ovak's not that good at fighting giants, so
so he's
and my hammer.
Does he even know what a giant is?
But anyway, Fex continues. He says to make matters more complicated, we have a duty to perform to the Dark Maiden, Lady Elestrae herself, that will require...
When he says that, do we teleport?
No.
Okay.
He's a dark elf. He can say it all he wants.
Oh, okay. Don't repeat him.
Wait, who?
Wait, are we even holding the gem?
Oh, that's a good point. Where is the gem?
Yeah, it's actually who had it in their hand when they... Yeah,
Ovak
still has it. It's still...
Okay, yeah, because...
Wait, who?
Yeah.
Right, but you can say it. It won't teleport you until
Elestrae.
Elestrae.
Talk about ruining Brad's plans, like for real.
And
all right, guys, this is your adventure. Oh, we said Elestrae. Now what are you
hit
gonna
the
do?
dragon button.
Yeah.
Anyway, so right, he says that he was going to have to neglect his duties as a Darksong Knight in order to save Arion and leave Lucius here to protect your bodies. But now that you're here, he can go do his duties with the Darksong Knights, since he doesn't need to protect your bodies. So, but he shall return to this very spot. He said, "Bring her back here, because I want to be reunited with her, but I also have my duties to perform as well." So,
I have one question. The Darksong Knights, is that like a cappella group? Like.
Mm-hmm.
Do we know what they are? Have we ever heard of them before?
I think they explained a little. Arion talked about them a little bit. The followers of Elestrae are broken down into 3 factions. Basically, it's the Sword Dancers, the Darksong Knights, and the Silverhair Knights. The Sword Dancers are all female, priestesses, the Protectors. Then there's the Darksong Knights, which are warriors and warrior priests that primarily focus on, battling the enemies of Elestrae. And then there's the Silverhair Knights, which can be male or female. They're sort of the lowest tier of the followers. And, their primary duties are like recruitment and, just the mundane daily tasks of the Elestrae followers.
Okay.
But yeah, Fex and Lucius are Darksong Knights. So they have, a very strict, sort of like Dark Elf Elestrae Paladins kind of thing.
Gotcha. So he needs to go meet with them?
Correct.
Okay.
He has obligations that he was going to have to give up to save. He kind of made the choice to not do it to save Arion. But now that you're back, he's like, okay, good. So we got a lot of stuff to do. You guys, she basically gave herself up, possibly to death, to save you. go save her.
Yeah,
I'm going to go do this.
Eye for an eye.
I'm going to go do this, and then we'll meet back here at this spot when we're all done.
Grug, say, where do we need to go?
The entrance to the frost giant lair which is carved out in this glacier. It's basically a gigantic ice glacier, huge glacier that's carved out with tunnels and cavern complex inside the glacier. And he says the entrance is not far from here. Just I will point you in the right direction. You go down. It's like a big chute that you go down and leads you right into the frost giant lair. And I'm going to move on to do my thing after that.
Let's do it.
All right. So, just sort of as a recap also, you got to remember that you're also, there's trouble in this realm as well, that you're trying to find out, who's behind the big mysterious black orb that's engulfed Istvin and all that as well. So, and apparently the hill giants are tied to the frost giants because they gave Arion to the frost giants. So,
on a side note though, are we fully healed?
Yeah, you come back and you're not wounded at all. Everything's looking good. Through conversation also, you just kind of ask how long it's been. And it's been pretty much a 2-to-1 time ratio.
Okay.
Every day you were in that other realm, 2 days went by here.
Oh, that's not the 2-to-1 we wanted.
Right, so time moves, when you're away, time in this realm moves faster.
At least that first jump.
Yeah,
Who knows about the second?
At least the time
Correct.
in that universe.
It goes 3-to-1 in the second, 4-to-1 in the third.
Yeah,
We're like,
just builds.
jeez.
Right.
So it's been. Did anyone keep track? How many days were we in?
About a week, maybe a little more.
Was it about a week?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ish. Plus
We
or minus
only
a day
spent
or
an
two.
hour on that planet.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
right, it's been 2 weeks at least here.
Okay.
So, all right. So he kind of points you in the right direction. Go there. Remember, meet back here when you've rescued her, redeemed yourself. Your debt to her. You can also tell that. Remember, before Fex didn't really think too kindly of you guys, and that this just kind of makes it worse. Because, she was so insistent that you were the ones, and he was like, I don't know about these guys, I don't know. And now she sacrificed herself for you guys, and he's like, great.
And then we come back, and he's like, God damn it.
Yeah.
They are the chosen ones.
Grug's hoping that he gets a chance with her after he saves her, though, so.
Yeah, I'm going to be your solid wingman on that.
All right, thank you. I'm going to need it.
Okay, so you're led to the large tunnel that's basically been carved out of this glacier. Kind of a raised up part, so it's kind of like a cave that it goes down. The floor is flat, and it's rough cut, so it's not just smooth ice, slippery, but it's still ice. So running is probably out of the question.
My ring of free action that works with ice.
That
right?
would too. Yes, you're fine. You're walking as if it was like, hey.
Man, it's like Zerosi has every counter to your storytelling.
It's like I've done some of these before.
It's cold, coat. It's slippery, ring of free action.
So Zerosi's fine. He's warm. He's moving fine.
Yeah.
You guys are all slippy around and cold.
Oh, Grug can't stand well.
Okay.
if you just move a little faster, you'll warm up.
going down into the tunnel. It goes for quite a ways, and it's large enough easily for a 15 to 18 foot tall giant to walk down. So it's a pretty large tunnel, and it goes probably about 100 or so yards, and leads completely. You're in the glacier. Okay, so it's not like there's a dirt floor or anything. This is carved out of ice. The floor, walls, and ceiling, all ice. And it opens up after about 100 yards or so. Opens up to a very, very large room. Okay, and it's there's a couple tunnels leading out. I need everybody to roll a d6.
2.
6.
1.
Okay, so Ovac, when you come into this really large room, you notice there are two. Well, first of all, everybody sees that there are 3 other exits. One kind of straight across, a couple to your left in this really large room. But Ovac, you also notice that there are concealed exits blocked by large chunks of ice that apparently are movable, kind of like slide this big chunk of ice into place to cover up this exit kind of thing, in 2 spots. One also on the left wall with the other 2 other exits, and one in the middle of the right wall.
So, Grug, I feel like if you were strong enough, there is, I'm detecting some ice veins in this left and right here that you could possibly move, maybe?
Grug wonder which one first.
Let's go left. I like left.
Grug loves left.
So the big ice boulder or chunk that is blocking on the left side with the other same side as the other passages are leaving.
Yeah.
Okay. So there it is. So go ahead and roll a d20, Grug, as you muscle up your
16.
You move it starts moving real slow, but it is moving. So
because it's ice, and is it?
No, it's because it's heavy.
Well, no, I'm saying because it's ice. Does that mean that it's not real loud when it's sliding?
No, it's pretty loud still.
Okay.
I'm gonna help.
Okay. So yeah, with your help, it moves pretty easily.
Good.
You're both very, very strong. Magically enhanced strength there, for the most part, from the dwarf.
Yeah.
All right, so the boulder, ice chunk, whatever, moves, and it reveals sort of it's not a very nicely carved tunnel that it is revealed to you, but you do actually see some light coming from up ahead. It looks like sunlight. Perhaps either there's an opening in the glacier or a thin spot that is allowing sunlight from above to light up wherever this hallway leads.
And none of the other hallways have light?
Right. It's been sporadic torches actually just spiked into the ice walls.
So, looking down the hallway they just opened, and then the other 2 openings on that wall, are those hallways like going off in different directions?
Yeah, they kind of angle away. Like if this one that you're going down is sort of in the middle. The other 2 exits on this side are flanking on either side of it, and they kind of angle away from this opening.
Okay.
You follow me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like we should maybe investigate this light. It might be an exit, and it's always nice to have like an exit strategy just in case stuff goes down.
Grug wonder why it was hidden. Seems suspicious.
Wait a minute. I just wondering. Where's Neeb?
Oh yeah, it's yeah.
Because his body was there with the Dark Elves.
Yeah.
Yeah, and apparently
they apparently didn't grab him.
Yep, he's not there.
No.
All right. Yeah, let's go down the hallway with the light at the end then.
Yeah, I mean it's a bit late to go back and ask.
Oh, they're gone by now.
Yeah, about 2 weeks too late.
No, I mean like
No, like to ask at the top of the glacier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But they're gone anyways. We'll ask them later. Write that down. Because we'll forget
As you're
otherwise.
walking along. Hey, wait a minute.
Hey, wait a minute.
All right. So you continue down this passage, and it does actually get lighter, and it kind of rounds a bend and opens up into it looks like it is a naturally occurring sort of bubble in the glacier that created this large room that you are now on the threshold of. There are several floor-to-ceiling, ice pillars, so to speak, irregularly shaped, not created, that are kind of holding up the ceiling, holding up the roof of this large chamber, which is big. We're talking like it's probably, roughly a football field diameter room with these big, huge ice pillars sporadically mixed about, several ledges at different levels all throughout this chamber. No other apparent exits, but then again, this room is very big with lots of obstructions and obstacles in it.
So then where was the light coming from?
The ceiling. Apparently, the ceiling is high enough up where it's close to the surface of the glacier, but still covered, so that sun is penetrating through the ice.
Gotcha.
And lighting, creating a light source of the room.
Relatively in-game and out-of-game, but does Ovac know if frost giants can see in the dark? Would you?
No.
They cannot.
They can. Okay. I just wasn't sure if you would know that or not. Because we're seeing like a little bit of light sources, but I don't
Yeah.
know if they need it or if it's just like.
Yeah, there are torches along the walls in that big room back there. Yeah, and to the best of your knowledge, you know, pretty sure that there's no infravision or dark vision or night vision.
Yeah,
so-
I mean, I've never used it against them when fighting them, so I've never tested the theory,
Yeah. Okay.
but there's always a light source when I encounter them, so I just assume that they can't see in the dark.
Yeah. Okay. I guess we'll explore this room a little bit then.
All
Work
right.
our way along the outside and.
All right, so ground level, you know, pretty large room, lots of, you know, ice chunks and debris about, been falling off the pillars, falling from the ceiling and stuff. No real sign of frost giants or anything really. There's lots of ledges and stuff too. So.
Yeah.
But the opening that we came in looked like that was like it's
Maybe.
not just a piece of ice that fell down.
Right, it was
It's
put there
clearly
and
put
blocked
there.
off
Okay.
kind of thing.
Yeah, so I want to see if I can kind of, you know, if it's rough enough to climb up onto one of those ledges and try and get a better view.
So you're going to make a climb walls check.
I'd like to do the same. Different ledge though.
Let's see if
Leave the difficult one for Zerosi.
Yeah. The low
and
ones.
That's an 82, and I grabbed the wrong dice. 82 is my chance,
82 percentage.
and I got a 47.
All right, so you're climbing up one of the ones that go up a little bit higher, one of the bigger.
I want to be able to get a good view from
Yeah,
it.
one of the bigger ledges, not like this little something, potentially with something up there, possibly. And then Grug, you're just going to climb up to, you know, one that's about 10 feet up,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
All right, make a dex check and a strength check. Shouldn't be a problem. You're doing a lower
so-
one, easier to climb.
You want low, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So failed my dex by 3. Rolled a nat 20.
Okay.
And wow, I beat my strength by 1. Rolled an 18.
Okay. So yeah, it's too slippery.
You're
just-
getting used to your body again.
Yeah, it's just too slippery. You're trying to climb up and failing.
Grug think this impossible.
But you see me just
And then
like
yeah, Spider-Man over there just kind of,
Yeah.
and he's up to, you know, about 50 feet up onto this one of the larger ledges. All right, Zerosi, when you come up onto the top of that ledge, first thing you see just right there is a huge skeleton of a dragon.
Whoa.
Wow.
It's like kind of semi-coiled up skeleton just there. And there's all sorts of other bones and just trinkets lying about as well.
From, you know, just the experiences I've seen with dragons, is there any way to determine like what kind of dragon this was based on like the skeleton itself?
No, but just kind of because you're pretty smart. You know that dragons there are different types of dragons that like different sorts of terrain, climates, biomes, and being in a gigantic frost glacier at the top of the Crystal Mist Mountains, most likely it is a white dragon because the white dragons prefer frost lands, ice stuff. So it's most likely a white dragon, but you know, you're looking at a skeleton and you're like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
It could be a
That's-
fire dragon.
But that's
Really unlikely, but yeah.
kind of what I figured. But I didn't know if there's a way to actually know which white dragons are also good. Right? I forget which one it is.
no.
Metallic is good, and colors are bad.
if they're chromatic based, white, blue, red, black, green, those are evil.
Okay, I always
As a general rule, those are evil dragons. Metallic, gold, platinum, silver, bronze, those are typically good dragons.
Yeah.
So
I always get those backwards. All right, well, I mean, dragons don't normally just like pick a layer and don't like do anything with it. So I'm gonna especially explore this ledge a little closer. And
all right, make a pickpockets percentage. This is going to be
And are you going to tell us?
No, it's going to come to life and just eat his face clean off. Another revive
I mean,
check.
until I have a chance to like, it's not that I don't want to tell you guys, but until I have a chance to actually survey and make sure there's nothing else here, I'm also not going to just yell down there.
What do your thief eyes see up there?
All right, now I'm just going to think he's a moron and keep working.
There you go.
All right, with my elven chain, my pickpocket is 100,
woohoo.
and I got a 29.
Okay, so you know carefully using your nimbleness and your scrutinizing eyes, and you kind of poke and prod around up top there, and sure enough, amongst the trinkets, you see a suit of black chainmail, which looks a lot like what Arion was in possession of.
I guess I'm going to assume it's probably magical, so the fact that it probably looks fine doesn't necessarily mean that it's not old.
Right.
Yeah. All right, well, either way, I think that should collect it for returning to them. I don't know that it's specifically
I like
Orion.
black suits.
Yeah, if it's
way,
human size.
it's way too big for you.
Yeah.
Well, too tall for you, not big around the
So
gut.
I guess, are dark elves the same general size as
Yep.
high elves?
They sure are. But you have a suit of...
Yeah, I've got Elven Chain +3.
That's pretty darn good, so...
Yeah, I was just wondering, like, it's too big for him. That tells me pretty clearly, this is elven-sized
Yep.
chain.
Grug could wear it as a belly shirt and capris.
All right, well,
I could just roll up the leggings.
And then, like, take out the middle.
I'm going to collect that and put it in the bag of holding.
Okay. And that's really all you find. No... Everything else up there is just... It is old.
Okay.
So,
And then I want to look around and see if I see anything else of
okay.
importance in the room. I don't know.
All right, so scanning around from your, you can see way better from this out. You're closer to the ceiling than you are to the floor, and it basically looks like this was sort of the perch where the dragon lived, maybe. But there's no other signs of anything else in this room.
Based on the size of the skeleton, does it look like it could have gotten in through that opening that we came through with the sealed door?
No.
So there's obviously some other, or else it iced over. There
Correct.
could have at one point been another opening.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to go back down to those guys. Let them know, this used to be a dragon's lair.
Grug wonder if the frost giants blocked it because they're scared, like babies, or bitches, because we're okay to say that now.
Basically, what enters your mind also is that if the dragon's skeleton is there, obviously it's been dead for more than a week or two.
Yeah.
Maybe this armor isn't Arion's armor,
Yeah.
but it definitely looks like it.
I need to check it, see if there's anybody used white crayon to write their name on the inside.
Property of...
Please call if found.
I'm going to pull out a white crayon and just start writing OVAC in it.
Property of Ovac.
All right, do we want to go down one of the open passages, or we want to try and move another one then? Or we go back into the big room, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
I think it
I mean,
makes
unless
sense
you
to
guys
do the
wanna
other
do something.
secret one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do the other secret one.
Okay. So we'll go back in the first room, the big main room, and then we'll...
I'm going to assist Grug.
Okay. So, yeah, between the two of you, you guys can move that ice block.
We're going to roll anyways.
Okay.
I beat mine by 13.
You got it.
I rolled a nat 20.
All right.
You actually hold it closed on accident?
Haha,
You're
try and open it
pushing
now.
from the other side.
And then I just shove it towards Grug. It
works.
falls down.
All right. So, yeah, it slides open, revealing on the other side a room. Like it immediately opens up into a large room that has been carved out. It has been dug, and it's pretty big. It's about 40 feet across, width, and you're looking across the depth of it. It goes about 60 feet. So it's a pretty big room. There is an opening, an exit on the other side, a hallway leading out. And in this room are 3 frost giants.
Heck yeah!
They're standing guard, and as you moved it open, they were kind of casually looking to see, hey, who's here? And then when they see you guys, they're they take defensive positions. Ugh.
Grug say time to die.
Okay, roll initiative.
9.
Okay.
What, nobody else? Just me? You don't know yours. You're looking at mine.
No, sorry, I was.
Yours is really low. Hammers are really
Yeah,
fast.
my speed's 1, so I rolled an 11. But that instantly triggered Thaco, and I was like, "Well, remember Thaco? What is load?"
All right, so you got an 11, Greg. You got a
9.
9, and Zerosi.
I got an 8.
Okay, they got a 14. So you guys all go first because initiative in D&D. Lower's better. So react.
Are they standing side by side? One closer than the other?
They're all kind of in the
All
room.
right, I'm going to run up to the closest one and attack
Okay.
it. Two-handed bastard sword.
Oh, damn.
I rolled a 19. Is that bad?
That's
good.
That's good. High is good in this.
Oh,
for
yeah,
a hit.
because base.
2 hit, armor class 0.
is 5. Okay, so armor class negative 14.
There you go. So, yeah, solid smacko. Frost Giant?
Which is larger than man.
Just about 3 times the size, yeah.
Okay. 15 damage.
Okay.
Oh, is it my turn?
We're on to
I'm gonna,
Ovac.
I'm gonna throw the hammer.
Yeah. Same
And-
one?
Yep, right before he hits it.
Okay.
Flip it and add 6, so negative 10.
Hit. Damage? It is a
Damage.
true giant, so you do like,
So that is 14 times 3.
so
So-
52?
Yep. No. Is it 52?
Yeah, 14 times 3. 30 plus 42, so 42.
52.
DM said 52.
Yeah, DM said
Yep,
52.
he said it.
42 damage.
You said 52.
Okay.
I was
And then
like,
Zerosi?
And he's still up, I take it.
Yeah.
I'm specifically trying to, like, maneuver to where, they'll be the ones that are more likely to get attacked.
So you're staying back with Ovac. As Grug runs in, Ovac throws his hammer, and you pull out your 2 short swords.
So I guess, what I actually want to do then is delay and see what happens and move after.
Okay. All the giants converge on Grug.
Yeah.
So 3 of them attack. It's crowded. You have 3 giants attacking you. That's about the max that can get around you and attack you. But they all just jump Grug. Roar! Armor class negative 10, negative 4, and a horrible miss.
Negative 5 is my armor class.
Oh! And
You
I
don't
hit.
have your shield? Oh, yeah, you're
So
2-handed.
one hit. But a frost giant hit is going to do 19 damage. All right, so yeah, they're pounding at you. You're dodging, but one of them connects for 19 damage, and we're going to go.
So now I'm going to just try and, get in behind the one that they hit.
So you're going to position
To backstab.
yourself for a backstab.
On the one they hit.
Okie dokie. So
I know we don't outnumber them.
Yeah,
but
and
it's also the
you're,
one
you're
that
having to move toward them. Yeah, so we're actually going to not allow you to do that next round either. But
Okay.
the third round, we'll see if we can pull that off.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's roll initiative. Except for Zerosi, who's just kind of moving around, trying
Slowly
to,
going around the edge.
yeah,
of
kind of
the-
staying on the outside, moving around for a positional.
10.
10.
8. I go first.
Ooh, dang.
All right, so once again, all 3 just are going to pound town on Grug's face. Raw. Armor class. My best one is armor class negative 3.
Miss.
So yeah, you're missing, you're parrying and riposting, and jumping and dodging and.
I just realized I have 2 attacks around.
Oh, okay.
That's two-handed as
You
well,
were,
right?
You were were
Okay.
pulling your punches that first round.
Yeah, I was like,
Okay, so go ahead and take your 2 attacks this round.
Grug laugh. Ha ha ha. Armor class negative 2 and armor class negative 15.
1 hit. Okay, go ahead.
It's a negative 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Negative.
The other one was such a solid it missed. All right, so go ahead and roll your damage.
19 damage.
Okay. Yeah, he's hurting. He's not down, but he's hurting.
He's about to go down.
I'm going to let out a call as I call my hammer back.
Okay.
Yeah,
Little
it's more like...
Zeppelin starts playing as you're like catching your hammer and throwing your hammer and catching your
Yeah,
hammer.
because I'm Thor.
Okay.
So I guess seeing how beat up he is, like, that's a waste of time to backstab. So I just want to actually attack.
Okay, so you're moving around. You're like, oh, let's get one.
Yeah.
So you're moving in to finish off the one that he was fighting? All right.
So main hand I got armor class 0. Offhand I got armor class negative. I got armor class 0.
Okay, so both just tink tink, just kind of they hit. They don't get through his armor and stuff. So
Yeah.
All right, so we are on to initiative now. Ugh.
8.
2.
I win.
16. All right.
Hey.
So Zerosa, you actually have the option of going first with your short swords of quickness.
Yep. I'll
It's got those
once
magical
again
speed swords.
try to attack the one that's super weak.
Hopefully you can finish him and I can attack something else.
That's what I'm hoping. Yeah.
I doubt it. Zerosi sucks at fighting.
Armor
Ooh.
class, I can't even think right now, -7, and armor class -4.
Both hits.
Ooh.
And larger than man, so it's D8s.
Zerosi really sucks at damage.
Apparently, yeah.
If I put him down, he does better. Nope. didn't
So
work.
that's 4 and 5, so 9 damage.
That was enough.
Yeah.
So yeah, 2 slashes across his lower back or something, and one's a stab and one's a slash, whatever. Enough.
And carefully try to not get
He
crushed
kind of
by his falling
falls to
body.
a knee and then falls over dead. All right.
Grug say, nice job, Zerosi, and attack the next one. Armor class, -2 and -5.
1 hit.
Damage. Now we're cooking. 16 damage.
Woohoo. Okay.
Flip it and add 6, so that's a negative. Oh my god, 8.
Hit. So throwing again, huh?
Yep, I got my hammer.
Bam!
And I'm gonna throw to the right side of what I'm looking at. Does that
The
compute?
one that
Does that
one that
compute?
Grug is attacking?
Yeah.
or
No, opposite.
Okay.
And I roll, so that is 14 times 3.
52.
52.
42 again.
You're just smoking this guy with 52 damage.
All right. Bam, bam. So both of them are wounded now. Zerosi, you let us off, right? Yep. So it's their turn. Let me see what they do. Nope, they're still focusing on Grug. They just want to
Good.
get rid of. That's
what we want.
Wow. Added up. If you add up my rolls, I hit armor class 3.
Hit.
No,
I took
no.
my armor off last round.
I
wanted to make this an
armor
actual
class
tough fight.
7 and armor class 5.
I haven't even dipped into the heals I have behind me, so.
both misses.
All right, initiative. Round 4.
Round 4. 10.
7.
6.
8.
Okay, so you all win initiative.
Grug's going to attack. Armor class -5. Armor class 1.
Miss. Well, you're just good at splitting.
I just can't, yeah.
That's
I
why you
can't
attacked
get-
once that first round, because you're like, I'm going to miss
The
if I
second
attack
one's
the second
always, always going to miss. 20 damage.
Damn. Okay. You
I'll
guys
never do 52.
racing to see who's going to kill Lewis
Yep,
first.
and then I'm just humming.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Come to the land of the ice and snow.
Yep, ice and snow. There we go.
I get Zerosi's assistance in my race, though. So
And I'm spending this round
Oh.
actually going to position. Now that I'm kind of there, and he's focused on him, I'm trying to position behind the one that
Okay,
he's
gotcha.
fighting.
Gotcha. So you'll be able to backstab next round. So it is their turn. Oh. So one of them's fighting Grug. The other one is actually going after Zerosi. So
the one that's fighting
the one that you hit, Grug,
is staying
is
on
still
me.
staying on
Okay,
you.
gotcha.
The one that Ovac hit with the hammer, boom, kind of got hit and turned a little bit and saw Zerosi trying to sneak. So he's going to just backhand him with his big stone club. Oh,
Sorry.
-8 on Zerosi
Okay.
and armor class 6 on.
Miss.
So Zerosi was hit. Oh no.
Hit point sheet's about to get a lot less.
14 damage.
He's only half health.
No, he's. Oh yeah, 14 took him to half. He's got. No, yeah, 53 is his max.
Yeah.
which is by far the lowest of the party. So, all right. So yeah, boom. They're
Definitely the melee guy.
kind of. Yeah, I'm good. I've had worse. All right, foiled your backstab attempt, by the way. All right, so now we are on to round 5. Let's do round 5 initiative.
10.
3.
Okay, I'm just going to attack the one in front of me. So, yeah, I win.
16. So Zerosi.
So, yeah. I'm going to
Like,
attack
apparently
him.
Zerosi's helping Ovax.
Damn.
Well, I'm helping me.
Yeah, true.
Now Ovac's helping me.
Yeah.
So that's armor class -3.
Oh, so close.
And then I'm working on, and then I'm going to back up towards Ovac.
So you had 2 slices, you kind of
And then-
shaking a bit.
and then
Both miss.
Bravely run away.
Bravely.
Bravely run away.
Wow.
All right. So go ahead, Grug.
Armor class -13
Hit.
and -9.
Oh, they both finally.
Finally,
2
yeah.
hits.
All right. Pause while I do this math. 34 damage.
34 damage. Ow. That's not 52.
Yeah, it is. It's 52.
All right,
I mean,
so he is not down, but like the other one, he's hurting pretty bad.
So
All right.
I'm gonna wind up, and I'm just gonna throw my hammer again. And armor class -13.
Brad, he pre-rolled that when I was rolling mine. That doesn't count. I saw him pre-roll.
I
he
do
has
less.
to roll on his turn.
I do less damage than my 52.
You can't. He can't pre-roll.
You can't pre-roll. Damn it. Roll ahead of time.
Yeah, I can't roll ahead of time.
Fine. All right,
Yes!
that's a miss.
Yes.
Oh, no.
No, I don't. That's bad.
No. I mean, for you, yeah, but I'm not.
All
You're
right,
just jealous because
so
I killed the first one.
what do the Giants do?
Actually, I killed the first one.
The Giants.
But you're my team, so
Team Ovac. All right, so they are staying on the ones they were on last time. So Zerosi and Grug.
Would it be Zovac
Zerosi, armor class +1 is a miss, probably.
or
Except now
Ovosi?
he's right on top of both of us because I ran
Correct.
past
Zorak.
Ovac, so.
Right, so
Zorak.
so now Ovac and Zerosi are pretty much together with a Giant in melee.
or Surback.
Grug, armor class -6.
Hit.
That is a hit.
I think it's Zovac.
Wow. 8 damage.
Grug goes down.
Onto his knees laughing at that
Yeah.
pitiful hit from a Giant.
I'm now at 106 of 133. I don't know if I can take many more hits like that. All right, what are we on? Round
So
6?
we are round 6ing initiative.
Nishitavo.
I got a 12.
14.
I'm going to win.
I got a 5.
All right, so Team Zerovac gets
Yeah.
to go first.
And I'm actually going to wait till after he goes.
All right.
And I call my hammer back.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. That's all you get to do this round.
It's
All
an
right.
awful noise every
Great.
time.
Nope. Those are misses.
Wow, those add up to a miss. All right. So their turn. Which do? Oh, he's switching from a Zerosi attack to an Ovac attack. So Grug and Ovac.
How far away am I?
Man, he
I ran to
Zerosi
you.
led him to
Oh,
you.
okay. Thanks, bro.
And I rolled a 20, so that's a hit.
That's why he hit you.
And then on Grug, I hit armor class 3.
Miss.
Okay, so Ovac, you were hit. 16 damage.
16 damage.
Pow!
Just a flesh wound.
Grug's turn. No one would have been dead if had I not called your pre-roll.
I know, right?
It's so worth it. Armor class 0, armor class -9.
1 hit.
Am I hitting on the downswing or the upswing?
Your call.
Okay. 16 damage.
He falls.
Yes! Grug's gonna pump his fist in the air. Ooh, 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 ooh. Grug, come help.
There's another giant we have to kill.
No, Grug,
Nope, Grug's done. He
Grug
walks
don't
off.
have to kill.
All right, so we're initiativing. Round 7.
Team Grug, no need to kill.
No, the
Jim.
joke was that you're the other giant that we have to kill.
Oh, okay.
It's just a baby giant.
All right, I got a 7 this time. I got
8.
Lightning fast
I
giants.
got a 3.
I win.
Oh.
Same as
All
last
right, Zerovac.
Nope. My best is armor class 3.
Whiff, 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 whiff.
I'm going to move behind Zerosi and then throw my hammer.
So if you don't kill him, he's going to attack Zerosi. Okay.
round. That's the intent.
Flipping that to -2. That's a miss.
That's a miss. Throws his hammer. All right, so
You.
I am going to attack. Yep, Zerosi. So Ovac, you're kind of swing and miss, and then Ovac goes, ha-ha, and moves behind you and throws his hammer over you. Even though Ovac is considerably shorter than Zerosi. Kind of sidearms it around him.
But, I mean, yeah, my aim wasn't good.
It was horrible. That's another natural 20. So Zerosi, kapow.
I'm sorry.
Are you?
17 damage. Zerosi's down to 22.
22 out of 53.
All right. Grug's going to finish it off.
So Grug takes a couple bounding steps.
Armor class -1 on the downswing.
Miss.
And then armor class -12 on the upswing.
Hit.
19 damage.
Not down. But
Fine by me.
badly wounded. All right, so let's go with round 8. Round 8 of the combat.
Can I say something real quick?
Sure.
Grug say, look here. Stupid man. I don't know. It's not.
Wow, he just gives up. He's lost the will to live.
Eddie's down.
I was trying to think of something intimidating for a giant. I didn't know what to call him. I don't.
You've broken his morale. He runs.
I mean, you could have called him stupid knees
I
or
coulda.
ugly elbows
I went with man. I don't know why. I got a 9.
I got 11.
I got a 10.
I'm just gonna attack, so I win.
All right, Zorosi.
Yeah. So
there's
that's
your
an
shining
armor class -2, and then an armor class -6.
-6 is a hit. -2 is not.
And that is gonna be for 3 damage.
You are obviously the melee tyrant. You are the Goliath in melee combat.
And then I'm gonna move behind.
You have a certain set of skills. These are not them. All right.
And then I'm gonna move behind Ovak.
Yeah, but then he's gonna attack and then move behind you. It's like this.
Except
You guys are like
the
a
giant.
slinky.
Didn't the giant beat him?
No.
Nope. Ha ha!
That's fine. I'm with this.
And then I'm just gonna hum a little tune as I move behind Grug.
Moving around the side of the giant.
Catching your hammer this round?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is
Yeah.
even number round he catches. Odd numbers
Gotcha.
round he throws.
That's not going to matter because Grug's going to kill him this round.
Do it.
Oh, shit, those are bad. Armor class 0 and armor class -2.
Both misses. All right, so we are on round 9.
No, you need to go.
He's laughing.
You need to go.
He's lost the will to live. All right,
After
so
the insult and
he is
the-
attacking. Well, he can attack anybody, really. Let's see who he attacks. No, he attacks Zorosi. God damn it.
Nagi looks pleased.
Zorosi. Armor class -6.
Is that a hit?
Yeah.
So for the record, is that
21 damage.
No.
Calling it.
Ouch. 19 damage.
All right. So he has 3 hit points.
He's just. Ouch. Oh, damn.
all right? Now initiative.
Welcome back to D&D, Zorosi.
Yeah,
Okay, so here's round 9.
11.
6.
5.
You're rolling initiative. Obviously,
the
he's
wrong dice.
running.
It's a
rolling,
D10 for
rolling
initiative.
initiative. He's dazed. He has
been
3.
so-
He has 3 hit points, man.
It's been so long since I've had to roll initiative.
Yeah, that's true. I win.
That makes 10.
You got a 10. That's so sad. Okay,
All right, I unleash it. Yeah.
cross your fingers, Zorosi.
Nope. That's a positive 2.
That's a miss. All right, so Frost Giant is attacking whom?
Remember, I insulted him, so I'm
He
trying to
is
get
so
his attention.
Nope, he's attacking Ovak.
Okay.
Ooh.
He doesn't like dwarves either. Elves and dwarves. Armor class -5. Yep.
Ooh, that is a hit.
Now remember, as a dwarf, you get a 4 bonus to your armor class
Ooh,
against
that's
giants.
a miss.
There you
That's
go.
a miss because that would bump me up to -8.
Dang. So yeah. Slams the ground next to you, and you sidestep it and chuckle as you go, ah, and catch your
And then I do a little
Returning.
leap in like just stop motion, like I stop in midair.
like Mario leap.
Yeah,
Freeze
yeah.
frame.
Yeah, freeze frame.
Okay.
All right, both attacks. Down hit would be armor class 2,
Miss.
and upswing would be armor class -13.
Hit. If you don't kill him, I will laugh in your face.
I'll laugh in your face. 20 damage.
Jay's so dead. Ugh. Falls to the ground.
Grug say Team Grug 2. All right, what's in the room?
And then I
That's
heal.
basically dead Zorosi.
And then I heal some Zorosi and I go, Servac, 2 points.
Zorovac. All right, so yeah,
Servac.
he's down 50 hit points. He's 3 hit points out of 53 hit points. So what do you use to heal him?
I'm gonna use my pendant of Moradin.
Okay.
I'm gonna call upon my loving god.
Yay.
I just feel his warm glow all over me.
Gross. Can we see this?
It's like a golden shower.
Yeah, can we see this
Yeah.
warm glow? Because I don't want to.
It's in Russia.
Yay, 50 of 53. See, he made up for that.
Yay.
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 All
Okay.
right, what's in the room?
So this is apparently a guard room, like a checkpoint for people coming in to the frost giant lair, what have you.
Is there exits?
Yeah, there's a exit in the opposite side from when you came in. From
'Cause
whence you came.
It's a
There-
checkpoint. One entrance, one exit.
But the checkpoint was behind a secret door.
Yeah, that's what gets me.
Yeah. But they knew about it. It wasn't secret to them. It wasn't like, where do we go? I mean, once you knew what you were looking for, it was pretty obvious. But if you didn't know it was there,
I guess let's go down that hallway then.
all right. So you cross the room and leave out the other exit. There are several. It leads to a hallway, wide, probably 20-foot wide hallway. The ceiling is also about 20 foot up, so roughly circular, but the floor is pretty flat. Ice tube, and it winds around a bit. There are several exits, several side passages from here, but they all, as you look down each side passage, it's not like it's a hallway that winds and leads somewhere. It just basically leads into a small little room. Do you want to check any of the rooms? None of them seem to have anything in them as you're looking down there.
I think that, especially since they seem like there's nothing to them, and we're kind of in a hurry to find the person whose name I can never remember,
Arion.
we should probably just kind of keep beelining for that.
Grug follows Erosi.
Obviously, these two are going to move a little faster than my short little legs. So as I'm going, I'm going to just poke my head in and do a ocular pat down of each room. And if anything pops out, then yeah, I'll go and investigate. But if nothing really does anything.
All right, roll a d6.
Going high or low?
You sure?
High. I rolled a 6.
Okay. Yeah, you don't really notice anything. It looks like it's not natural cavern. It's all dug out and everything. But you're a dwarf, so you're really good at seeing new stonework and stone patches and stone constructions and creations. Not so much with ice. You do get a feeling that this construction of this entire place is relatively new.
Okay.
So perhaps that dragon was something that lived here before, and
They stumbled upon it.
maybe the giants killed it, or maybe it was dead when they found it. Whatever. They just kind of blocked it off. Bad luck, bad omen, whatever. And dug in the opposite direction, because this is in the opposite side of the...
Yeah.
So, anyway... So, continuing down, the passage starts to wind a little bit more to the left and get wider. And the torches on the walls start to become more numerous, creating a better lit environment.
Keep going.
Okay, weapons at the ready. All
Yep.
and as you come around the corner, and it opens up into a large room. This room that it opens up into is, the whole place is ice cavern. I don't need to say that every time.
You're gonna, though.
I'm gonna. It's habit. So this room it's like a weapons room kind of thing. Like there's all along the walls weapons racks with spears and clubs and big, giant-sized weapons and shields, giant-sized shields, lining the walls of the room. And in the room is a very large frost giant and what look like 3 ogres. But the ogres, something's different about them. They're not like the brutish hill giant-looking, hairy, club-wielding ooga booga ogre. They've got like armor on, and they look a lot neater and cleaner than a typical ogre would. But they're definitely ogre-sized, ogre-shaped. I don't think any of you have experience with ogre magis, do you?
I've heard of them, but I've never encountered them.
Okay. So,
Grug either.
That's what these are, which becomes readily apparent. As you enter in the room, the big burly frost giant kind of turns to the ogres and then looks back at you and says something in a language you don't understand, and obviously hostile, starts pulling out his big bastard sword, frost giant sized bastard sword, which is just ridiculously huge. So yeah, he kind of looks at the ogre, looks back at you, and then readies his sword to attack. Right as he does so, actually, go ahead and roll initiative because we all can do actions here.
Hooray!
14.
I've
10.
got to remember what my speeds are. It's been so long since I've cast anything. Okay, so just to remind myself, we're in what looks like the armory. Is there like another opening back behind
Yeah,
him?
like across the room. Once again, the exit from this room is straight across. So far, it's basically just been a big windy line with some side rooms with nothing really in them. So
Okay. Yeah, because that's the main reason I didn't cast before is I'm afraid some of my spells are really loud.
well, so's fighting.
That's true. Okay.
Grug feels a lightning bolt coming.
What does he
That's
cast?
a 20-sided.
I don't know.
I'm-
Zerosa, are you new?
I'm Boot Hill. That's all I'm thinking is just like I haven't rolled
You liked Boot Hill so much, you want to go back.
I haven't rolled a D10 in weeks. That would be a 12.
Okay, I got a 6.
You win.
Because the Frost Giant readies his Bastard Sword and turns to attack, but doesn't move forward. Because the 3 ogres cast spells. Oh, snap. So I need a mind control spell saving throw, mind attack saving throw from each member of the party.
And we add this?
You have to get that number or higher.
Oh, okay.
Okay, good.
I can never, yeah, every time.
I was like, what do I
I
do?
don't even know how to play D&D anymore. Jesus.
You should
I
all
beat it by 11.
You should all make it because your saving throws are
I
ridiculous. at
beat
your
mine
level.
by 12.
I failed it.
Nah, no, you didn't.
No, I didn't.
as a dwarven cleric of like 10th or 11th level, yours is a
And you
2 probably.
Yeah, mine's a 2. And
2 or
I
higher
rolled
on a
an
20 sided. So
And
you're-
every time you say like mind stuff, I always have to remind you like I don't ever know if it's charm stuff. I just don't have to worry about that usually.
So that everybody made. However, all of the magic missiles that come out, you don't get a saving throw for. So a rain of magic missiles falls forth. So everybody gets hit by 3, and Zerosi, you get hit by 4. So Zerosi
So-
gets hit by 4. Everyone else gets hit by 3.
So there's 3,
3 ogres.
and one of them casts the mind thing, and 2 of them cast magic.
Correct. All right, so Zerosi, 7, 8, 9, plus 4. Zerosi takes 13 damage. Grug takes 13 damage. Wow, that was a good roll. And Ovac, oh my god, 14 damage.
Come on.
Almost max. Anyway, so yeah, made one saving throw, but then get hit by a bunch of magic missiles. And now you guys get to act.
I'm gonna cast a shield spell on myself.
That makes you immune to magic missiles.
Grug's going to turn to Ovak. Grug, not sure. Grug attack?
Magic ogres.
I feel like we need to maybe move behind Zerosi.
That worked in the last fight.
Well, and he just cast shield magic.
But
That-
they also never miss, so what they'll do is they'll arc around the spot that they can't get through and then hit you from the other side.
Fine, I throw my hammer.
Grug yields Erosi as a shield.
Just picks him up by the scruff of the back.
Yeah, just pick,
Yeah,
click,
I
click,
guess
click.
it
Or
is.
just
It
like-
is an
or
area.
just, like,
And what's
hug him.
the deal if like it's I've just got like piggyback?
Yeah.
It only protects
hits
you.
his
It
toes.
only protects you.
Okay, Grug's going to run in and attack the giant.
Okay.
Because he seems to be the leader, and I don't know, Grug likes punching big things.
All right.
2 attacks. Downswing, -2. Upswing, -12.
Okay, negative 12's a hit.
Ooh, that was actually a decent roll. 22 damage.
Ouch. Okay. And Ovac?
I'm gonna throw my hammer at one of the magic users. Just to-
Ogres.
yeah,
Okay.
but to interrupt their spells. Nope, that's clearly not it. That is a armor class 0.
Miss. And
I did
Zerosi
shield.
cast shield. All right. So one of the ogres actually speaks in common, ogreish broken common, and basically says, talking obviously to the Frost Giant as the fighting commences, the melee combat commences. He says, "If this is the sort of protection that your your lair provides, we will deeply reconsider our agreement to join the alliance.
I'm very confused in
Correct.
what's going
so
on.
yeah, basically the ogre's like, if this is, you can't even stop bad guys from coming into your lair. We're gonna reconsider the alliance, whatever the alliance quote unquote means.
Right.
I don't think that was the important part of that statement.
Not at all.
No.
So, and with that, you see the giant sort of get angrier, and the ogres begin to cast a spell, which we're actually going to find out what that spell they cast is next episode.
Oh, there you go.
Hoorah! I love my hammer.
Yeah, I shouldn't have gone.
Welcome
with,
back.
I shouldn't have gone with shield. As soon as I won with a 1, I should have done something different.
Like?
Magic missile. Just pepper them with magic missile every round, and they can't cast because you can't cast if you've taken damage.
Uh-huh.
And that's why I was trying to hit him.
Unless they win initiative.
Well, thanks for screwing us, Zerosi.
Yeah, I'm glad the cleric dwarf knows what's going on with magic.
No, I mean I know that's what's going on. I just chose to protect myself.
Oh, do you? Do you?
You selfish.
You can't say. Well, I'm the only one who's going to protect me. It seems like.